Once the cattle are spotted, the handler is free to send his dog at will, and the time starts when he crosses the delivery line, which that goes from left to right across the screen in line with two rocks that protrude from the ground. The dog has to go down and bring the cattle back just in as direct line as possible. So the better he can keep them travelling, the more direct line to delivery, the more efficient his runs. Now, the beard a little to left the screen there, all of this will use up time. So each time the dog overcorrects, seconds just pass away. The delivery area is set up such that if they maintain this line here, you can just see a rock at the right of screen there. If they pass to the left of that, the gate into the yards is open, so you are technically risking losing the cattle. So to the left of the protruding rock there is a zero delivery. Between that rock and the rock off to the right, that's it there, just at the right of screen. Between there it's 5 points per head. If you use the fence and travel up on the right hand side, then you are in line with the gate, but it's not a controlled delivery, so that would be 3 points per head. So he has the maximum 5 points per piece there. Now, that gate that Chad just opened, that gate is not allowed to be open until you have had delivery of the cattle. And the last beast has to be through the gate before you have to show that your dog can be called off, sent to the quad bike, and then be sent out to block the cattle. If your dog doesn't want to be called off or is reluctant to go to the quad, then a third of those cattle get up the fence line because they think they've got through the gate and they're free to go. There's a little double test here, because once the dog pulls them up, this paddock was cropped and there has been a shower of rain, and you'll see once they stop and realise that they want to drop their head and have a bit of a feed, so you've got to keep the flow up here. Now, getting this gate both ways, that's a free zone. You can stand wherever you want, open the gate in whichever direction. The idea here is just steady work to keep the flow going, and you put yourself in the best position to aid your dog. Once they're through here, you have to go back and shut the gate. But the trick is for the dog to hold them on the fence, because they have to go into the yards that are off to the left of the screen in line with this fence. So the dog has to pull them up but not turn them back. So he's on a fine line there. So again, that they want to go back down to where they come from. So dog and stockman have a balancing act to keep weight on and for the dog just to keep them steered. So that's called, got 5 points for each time they pass through the gate there, and you've got all 5 head. And once you're in here, it's best for the dog to hold, and that's quite a long holding yard. It's a bugle shape, so You don't want them to go too far down. And a little extra challenge in this job is that you have to stay holding the gate. We use the scenario that the wind is blowing and keeps blowing the gate shut, so you have to stand there. Well, you're actually standing in that position holding that gate, but the cattle don't want to come directly up the fence because they don't see the hold of the gate. They just see a man standing. So you actually have to control the dog, get him to put enough weight on to bring him up to see the gates open. And that worked all right. But now the double test again here is once they're free, down to the left of screen again, the gates that lead out to the pasture where they're going. So they tend to want to run straight down to it. But for maximum points, the dog has to come around them, and they have to go around the tree and centre a screen there. They've got to go behind that, so that's sort of counterclockwise around that tree before they go down to the gate. So that will be, to get maximum points, they have to go around behind the tree, just as that team did there. Now you just want to keep weight on them out, and the time will stop when the last beast clears the gate at the bottom. So there you have it. Good job, Chad and Gypsy.